Representing SDG 5 from Enactus, Brazil, Tainá Baldao.
Okay, let me go over to the one which many people think is the sort of most obvious of all ones, which is gender equality. And you know, we have 50% men, 50% women in the world, roughly speaking, and it's really an acceptable story that women should be involved in decision-making everywhere, well, in most places in the world. So what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that gender equality is not a reality. There are many countries in which women don't have the same rights as men. For example, just yesterday, women in Saudi Arabia were allowed to drive, and that's something so simple that they couldn't do because they were women, and that doesn't make any sense. And there are many countries that women can vote, that they can't be employed. We don't have the same political representation as men. In fact, less than 20 women are in high political positions in the whole world, and we don't have the same education opportunities as men. In fact, 2 in every 3 people that can't read are women. So the reality is that gender inequality exists, and we have to work hard to advance Global Goal 5.
Do you think if we had more women presidents and prime ministers, we'd have a more peaceful world?
I don't.
What do you think?
I think we should have them.
I think the girls are all calling out yes.
I think we should have their opinion and their work on this field.
So if you were to look at, I mean, when you look out on the Enactus students, you see a good mix of boys and girls, men and women. We're pretty equally matched across the student groups. What more could Enactus do to drive and support gender equality?
Well, I truly believe that every project in Enactus network can advance Global Goal 5. Because, yes, your project can have another purpose that's not advance Global Goal 5, but it can help advancing it in the process by taking simple actions like supporting the girls in your team, hearing and considering their ideas, and making women and men experiences in projects as equal as possible. For example, if you want to teach the society something, teach as many men as women, and respecting women in all the steps of the project. These are simple actions that every project can take, and that would advance gender equality.
Thank you. So as you absorb the information you've received and all the things we've discussed, I urge you, remember, it's 2030 when we need to fulfill the Sustainable Development Goals. Give them a huge round of applause. Thank you, my wonderful panels. Thank you. Let's go.